Hey peeps, Pixie Poison welcomes you to another Let's Play. Now, following on from my Nightmare Creatures Halloween Let's Play, I've decided to go back to a 90s classic for the PS1. Well, I say classic, it's more of a guilty pleasure really. Graphics aren't great, the control is sometimes absolutely dire, some of the worst I've ever used. But I still love this game, no matter what. It's still a nostalgic little gem from my childhood. I will never stop loving it. Now, as you can see, the opening for this game, we have some rather shifty characters going through a portal, which obviously arrives in Camelot, medieval England. Oh dear. Oh god, the bad guys are coming. Oh my days. Ah! And they've got lasers and everything. Oh my god. Oh dear. Ooh. And it seems like they've got whatever they came for. And what have they come for, peeps? Well, this is Camelot. What else could they be after? Of course they are after the legendary sword, Excalibur. Oh no, this dude's got hate tattooed on his hands. Gotta be a bad guy. Cannot be trusted. Oh, and that's Merlin. Casting a spell. He's on the case. And to be fair, peeps, I actually love this tune. I think it's really epic. And of course, peeps, as you can see, we shall be tackling Excalibur 2555 AD. Like I said, not the greatest game in the world. I'm not going to lie and say it's a masterpiece. It absolutely is not. But I still love this game, no matter what. Now, a little bit of backstory. Basically, quite a few hundred years into the future, a meteorite strikes the Earth and basically decimates the surface. Proper Fallout type territory. So, to keep everybody alive, they basically dug underground shafts. Yeah, it's basically like a forerunner to Fallout, basically. They put everybody underground and made these underground cities and ecosystems and things to keep everybody alive. Now, one of these cities is ruled over by the despotic megalomaniac tyrant called Delavar. And he basically hears the story of Excalibur and figures, hey, that sounds like a good weapon to increase my power. I could totally take over the world with that shit. So, he basically masters time travel, as you do, and sends a load of bad guys back in time to claim Excalibur. Now, obviously, King Arthur and Merlin are really pissed about this. So, Merlin summons a spell to create a time portal, a one-way time portal, I might add, to go and get the sword back. And the one who decides to go through the portal is in fact Merlin's niece, called Beth. Yes, that's right, Merlin has a niece. And she is who we will be controlling. Yes, we have a strong female character for this game, which is good. And she is a strong female character. She has a really massive sword. I mean, you know, it's real Cloud Strife territory. It's huge. Right. And actually, this game does actually have quite a lot of lore to it. Like, the city that we're in, that the game takes part in, has 3 levels, basically. The level closest to the surface is the Underworld, where all the peasants and criminals reside. Very cutthroat society there. The middle level is called Fabia, and that's basically where all the working class and all the normal people kind of reside, and also where a resistance movement against Delavar's men has their secret headquarters. And right at the bottom, we have the layer called Elisan, which is where the people called the Elysians live. And the Elysians are the elite people. They are the real upper class people. But they are basically under Delavar's control. Yeah, he's basically got everything under control. Yeah, so basically, if you didn't have the manual for this game, peeps, you wouldn't know any of that, because it doesn't really tell you much about it in-game. You just have the opening cinematic. So, yeah, a little bit of story there for you, peeps. A little bit of, you know, setting, a bit of pretext. Right, now, with that long history lesson out the way, we shall now begin our journey. That's Beth, looking very badass with her massive sword. Right, let's get things underway. Underworld. This is our first level. This is where we begin. Now, and here we are, peeps. This is the game. As you can see, we control Beth. She looks very badass. Has a nice big sword. Has a nice little satchel to put things in. And of course we have a compass, which tells us where we're going. And our health bar. Now, I'll just have a quick try with the combat. This is how you do the combat in this game, peeps. You get into combat stance. And each of the buttons has a different swing. And a block. Right, and if you hold it down, you get a nice big swing. Now, if you time it right, you can kill enemies with one hit with that, but it takes expert timing. Okay, let's go through. Ooh, big guy. The robot has no power. Of course it has no power. So, of course, we have to give power to this robot. Otherwise he won't move. Now this guy we can talk to.
The name's Trador. I was wounded on a raid on the Ort peasants and was left for dead by my troops. We were trying to rescue one of our officers that the Orts had captured on our last raid. I'm badly in need of some medical attention. If you can find my backpack, there's a medikit in there. Please help me.
Okay, I suppose we're obliged to help this dude. Well, he is bleeding to death, you know. It would be rather nasty if we didn't. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay. Now. Oh. Nice. There we go. Now, one of my favourite tricks in this game, peeps. Basically, the enemies will come to you. If they don't, you just have to move out a little bit. But they will basically walk towards you. And when they do, try and kill them near the door, because it's a good way of telling where you've been, because it's so easy to get lost in this game, peeps. Even though you have a map, it's not particularly helpful. It doesn't tell you where a lot of things are. So it's still so easy to get lost. So try and kill enemies near the door and you've basically got a trail of breadcrumbs, or a trail of bodies. You know, it's a pretty bloody version of Hansel and Gretel you're playing here. It's good, actually. Oh, empty glass. That's going to come in handy. Right, we'll go this way. Oh, something behind there. Come to mama. Iron key. Always a staple of games. Whether adventure, shooter, or any kind of game. Ooh, chicken leg. That will be our source of sustenance.
Hey, you. Over here.
Oh yeah? What do you want?
Hey, you. Got any trades? I've got plenty to offer. Spells, keys, food, all for the right price. But you don't get anything for nothing, you know.
Of course not.
I'm quite partial to a drop of grog, but I don't suppose you have any of that. What have you got?
Well, not much at the minute. Nothing I can trade you. So, it says he's partial to a drop of grog, so I guess we're going to have to find some. And as he mentioned, peeps, you can also use spells here.
Over here.
Oh, shush. I haven't got any grog for you. Oh, dear. Hello. Oh, didn't get it. Come on. Damn it. No! Nice, there we are. That's the way. You will not get the better of me, or rubber scum. Okay, now this door is locked, but luckily we have an item that we can use. Here's this key. Excellent. Yeah. Ooh, crossroads. Well, might as well go clockwise. Go all the way around. Okay, so as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, basically in this time, spells are still used, and you can use them to get rid of obstacles and solve puzzles. And you do that by combining items, but we won't be able to do that until later, sadly. But then again, we won't need to do it, So, let's see. That door's locked. Okay, this way. Oh, get back. I nearly ran over it. Thank you, chicken leg. Nice bit of health there. Ooh, we're in a bar. Hey there! Grog me, barkeep.
If you're after a drink, you're out of luck. I was forced to stop serving drinks months ago. I have plenty of grog, but no glasses to pour it into. They've all been stolen.
Oh yeah? Well, luckily for you, I got a glass. Here you go.
A glass? I'm back in business. I'm afraid I can't serve you a drink at the bar, but here's a bottle of grog for your father or someone.
You'd never get away with that in games now, peeps. Basically condoning underage drinking. There we go. It's given me a nice bottle of grog there. But, of course, we're not going to have a swig of it ourselves. We are not going to be bad influences. I do not condone underage drinking in any way, peeps, okay? Just putting that out there. Okay. Oh, dear. Oh, hello. Got someone who's after me here. Nice. One-hit kills. If you can manage a one-hit kill in this game, peeps, you're on to a winner. Ooh, meat. Now, it's bound to come in handy. Right. Ah, and we've come full circle here, you see? Right, now, let's go back and go and give the calm man his grog. And I love how the name of the grog, and I kid you not, peeps, if you look close enough when the barkeep gives it to you, it says VOM on the bottle. Not a word of a lie. If you don't believe me, peeps, rewind this video and look again, close up. It says VOM.
Hey, you. Over here.
Yeah.
There's not much in there. Here, have this key.
Good enough for me, because I know where that key goes. Okay, which is the quickest? That's probably the quickest way still. Okay, back. I gotta say, I do love the atmospheric music in this game, peeps. It is something that the game does get right. And it has a nice mix between kind of spooky, techno-y ambience to really epic battle tunes. You know, it's actually really cool. Right, good, the key's already selected. Yeah. Where are we? Oh, hello.
Hands off. Whatever you want, you can't have it. Unless, of course, you found Cecil, my pet rat.
Hintity hint hint. Oops. We need to find a pet rat. Okay, now the place we found that, rightly, it's a toss up which way's quicker, so we'll go this way. Okay. Instead, we want to go this way to the right. There's the rat up there. And we've also got a nice apple. I guess we need a snack. Now, there's the rat. Yoo-hoo! Cecil, come here. Ah! Oh no, he's escaped. Right. Well, we can lure him out with a nice juicy bit of meat. There you go. Here, have some of that. Now, in order for him to come out, you've got to back up a bit. Because he won't just go and get the meat with you stood there. There we go. Come here. I love that. You found the rat named Cecil. I love it. If you come here first, peeps, it will still say that. It will still say you found the rat named Cecil. Even though you don't know he's called Cecil yet. Now, whatever you do, don't go through this door, and I'll show you why very quickly. Because of this guy. He's absolute maniac. And he will shoot at you. I mean, you can attack him, but it doesn't really do you much good. I've never actually defeated him, And I'm not even sure if he can, to be honest. I mean, I can give it a good go. If it gets to a certain point, I will just stop, Pixie. But I'm not sure you can. Because these are strong shots. Good thing I got plenty of health, innit? And I got plenty of health to top up as well. Got lots of snacks. Like I said, I don't think you can actually defeat him. And I'm going to back out, because I don't think there's actually any way of defeating him. I've never been able to defeat him. Now, I don't know whether you just hang out long enough and eventually he'll drop. I don't know. But either way, I'm not sticking around to find out. There we are, top of health back up. Now then, make sure Cecil's equipped. And we'll take him back to his owner. So that he can give us something nice in return. Something that we definitely need. This way. Go. Ooh, look, a backpack. I quite fancy that, thank you.
Cecil, you found him. Anything I have is yours. I see you had your eye on that backpack. All it had in it was this medikit. Take it. It's yours.
There we are. Lucky us. We have the medikit. Make sure it's equipped. Yes. Okay. Back to Trader. Don't worry, buddy. We're coming for you. Hang in there, old buddy, old pal. Besides, if we help him, he can help us find the way out. Back we go. The funny thing is, even after you've completed his quest, he keeps going, "Hey you, over here," over and over again. Does not stop. Yeah. Hey Trader, buddy. There you go.
You got here just in time. I was on my way out. You've saved my life. How can I ever repay you? I took this power cell from that robot near the exit. It's one of our sentry units. It'll help you.
Good. Right. That means we can get the robot to shifty move, can't we? It's kind of in the way. Okay, buddy. Do your thing. There it goes. Hey! Thank you very much, dude. We are out of here. Here we are, peeps. First level complete. Indeed. Nice little fist pump there. Like it. And standing there looking very smug with ourselves. As we deserve to be. Don't worry, peeps, we're all good for a password. Have it all written down already, so it's all good. Here we go. Ooh, Death Crypt. Ooh, this one's very ominous. And this level caused me no end of pain when I was a kid. Because I could never figure it out. Because I would always get lost. And I would always get killed. Yeah, now we start off in this rather ornate room. With a very ornate teleporter there. Ooh, that guy doesn't look too good. Hey buddy, what's that? Talk to him then.
Help me. I was stung by a scorpion, and the old hag is the only one who can make the antidote. You'll have to be quick, though. I'm on borrowed time as it is. Oh, and make sure you don't get stung by one of them. Everywhere they are.
Good to know. Hang in there, pal. We'll go and see this old hag. Oh, what have we here? A log. Lovely. Right, here we go. Here's where we'll find our first scorpion. They're rather big and rather menacing. Oi! Don't ignore me. Oi! Hey! That's it. Oh! Ow! Whoa! Okay, that was a bit deafening. I always found it funny that they make that really loud noise when they die. It's so overdramatic. It's fantastic. The scorpions have become anthropomorphic. Try that again. Have become anthropomorphic. Rather. Have a really loud death scream. Oh, another one. Down with you! Down with you and your death screams. Right. Look around. We have quite a few doors here. I think I'll explore this one first because this has got something to offer. Now, remember the combat tip here, peeps. You know exactly where you've been if you leave a trail of scorpion bodies. Now, luckily for us, you don't have to venture that far in there. You can pick up the log and quickly exit before the scorpion further in catches wind of you. Okay. Oh dear. Still catches me off guard every time. There we go. Right, let's have a look. I think we can get out of there. Don't need to be in there, that's for sure. Oh, log there. Thank you. Thank you very much. Definitely need these. Oh, right. Onwards. Ah, there she is. There's the old hag.
This wood is wet.
Oh.
It won't burn.
Alright.
I need logs for the fire to heat my
See,
cold.
I pressed the wrong button there, peeps. Basically, I meant to press X and I didn't. Right, so basically, the logs with these things on, with the moss on, are wet and won't burn. You might as well give them to her so you get rid of them.
This wood is wet. It won't burn.
Wow, she's really pissed that it won't burn. Not my fault, love. Yeah, this one will.
This isn't enough. I need more. Quickly.
Okay, chill out. Alright, now the last one's over here. Typical. Oh, damn it. Ah. Away with you. Give me my log. It's my log. My log. Well, it's gonna be hers, but still. Ugh, that laugh always shits me up every time. It comes out of nowhere.
That's enough. I can make the potion now.
Excellent. Okay, talk to her again. She'll give it to you.
Here. Have this.
Thanks. Right, now, we better get back to that guy and hope he's still alive. We'll follow our bloody trail of breadcrumbs. This way. Here you go, buddy.
Thank you so much, you saved me. If you want to go favour, you'll have to go through the Chris. I know the Undertaker down there. He's a bit of a misery, but he can be trusted. Here, take this lucky charm. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
Sure it will, because peeps, it is actually a key, and it will unlock one of the doors. That's how lucky it is. So it is good that we have it. Right, back this way. Go. door here. It will not open. So, if we use our lucky charm. So, there we go. Whoa! Get back. Nice little gauntlet here, peeps. There's as good a lesson as any why you shouldn't just charge into a room. And here's the Undertaker.
Oh, it's terrible. My maplet's been stolen. I'll never be able to finish these coffins.
Oh, that is a bugger. Well, we do want you to finish your coffins, because then you'll be able to help us out, which is what we would like. Pick up the apple. Yeah. And let's make a little silent prayer, hoping we get through this game in one piece, and we shall continue our adventures with Beth in the next video. So, see you there, peeps.